I'm James Zanewicz of Connect here at the BLPN during JPM Healthcare Week, and I'm joined by my longtime friend and bullpen colleague, Linda Tempelman. Linda, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me for another interview.
It's always so much fun to sit with you.
2026, here we are.
As surprising as it is, well, not surprising, the bullpen's growing more and more, so there are perhaps some members who don't know you yet. Which I know is hard because you're helping everyone all the time. But I would love to just ask you to give a little bit about your background, your professional journey. How'd you get to this point?
Yeah, so I'm a chemical engineer by training.
Yep.
Back in the day when they didn't have biomedical and biochemical engineers, but I was always headed in that direction. And then I spent 20 plus years in an R&D career working on electrochemical technologies for life sciences. So everybody else in my company worked on energy and batteries, and I was the life science guru. I'm the only one that knew what DNA was. So out of that, I invented a number of technologies, and this technology I'm working on now at Persista Bio came out of that research. So I'm licensing from my previous company, and Persista Bio is working in the cell therapy space.
Very cool. And so you obviously have several things in your little wheelhouse you're working on constantly. Some are for your company, some are for other things. What are you excited about when you get up every day right now? What projects, it could be more than what, have you are turning your crank when you wake up, you're thinking about them every day?
Yeah, so James, we were very lucky. We got NIH grant funding in September. So every day I'm thinking about how to get those grant funded projects going. There's always a little inertia at the beginning of a project. I've hired 3 people to the company. We joined the incubator at Cornell University, and another bullpen member, Ying Yang, is the director at the center there. So we're getting business advice from the team at Cornell, and I'm just trying to get these studies up and running. So we're meeting with manufacturers to manufacture a part of the device, and we're just getting ready to do our large animal proof of concept. So lots and lots of things to do in a new company.
There's so much to think about with all that, every day, all the pieces.
I can't let every day be about accounting and payroll. I gotta move the science forward.
Focus on the science of the medicine,
and the grants are there, and the grants are there to be used and planned. I have a new plan. I'm going to get back and talk to my employees, and I'm going to say, what press release are we going to put out the week before JPM next year about our large animal studies?
I love that. They call that story making and not storytelling, because everything you do from this point forward will be that North Star in mind, and I love that. It's how I like to operate too. It's great.
That's what people are doing. I mean, we publish our science. We published in August, so we're not just doing press releases with vague information, but I would like to have a soundbite telling people how those studies are going.
Well, and you're so good, not that everyone doesn't try this, but you're actually very talented at conveying your science in a way the public can understand.
Thank you.
Which is so important, because if the public doesn't understand, it doesn't matter what we're doing. So I applaud you for that.
Yep.
And you're also very generous in helping others to do that. But when you subject yourself to me up here, you get to make an ask of the BLPN community and how they can help you. And you have a lot going on with getting your grants going and moving your science forward. Yep. How can they help you right now? What would your ask be of them in this moment?
Yeah, so we've had a little change of focus in our fundraising, and actually because we got $2.4 million in grant funding, we are now going for a pre-seed round of $250 to $500K to supplement the grant money to improve our chances of meeting those milestones and success. Paying for things that grants can't pay for. I'd like to add another whole employee to make things go faster. So I am now looking for introductions to people that are interested in the type 1 diabetes space, interested in the cell therapy space, and might want to be an early part of our company in the pre-seed round.
And basically, if they're doing that pre-seed of that low amount, they're getting the benefit of all the grant dollars you have there. So it's like being part of a much bigger fund without being diluted, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's what we're excited about. I mean, a year ago we thought if the grants don't come in, we're going to have to raise the whole amount.
Yeah.
So that's been a really good thing for us, and bullpen people have been reaching out. Ying Yang at Cornell has been helping me. I met with some people from New York State Empire State Development today.
Yeah.
They're going to make some New York State connections for me to angel investors there. So, it's a new world here, but we really, really want to meet these important milestones in the grants, because they could bring more grant funding, but we design the grants to hit milestones that we're hearing investors and strategic partners want to hit.
Yeah.
They want this information.
And so someone thinks they do know somebody in the BLPN thinks they know somebody who could be part of this or helpful in connecting you. What's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
I'm happy to have them connect with me on LinkedIn. And
Nice.
a little known secret is under contact information on LinkedIn. My real email is there.
Oh, so they can get straight to you.
So you can go straight
Mine
to
too.
me.
I do the same thing. I'm like, yeah, let's just make it easy.
Yeah, I get spammed, but you always get spammed because you're the CEO of a company, right? So that's the case. So we're going to do that, and then if you've heard this bullpen interview, why don't you just say bullpen? So
I like that.
When you connect with me on LinkedIn, say bullpen, and we'll know why we're connecting.
And that lets you know it's not spam. So this is the perfect secret. It's like if they're spamming you, whether it's LinkedIn or an email, do BLPN. Building legendary professional networks, what we're doing right here.
It is.
You're building legendary science every day. Thank you for all you're doing to drive that forward, for the passion. It's incredible.
Can I jump in?
Fire away.
You asked what I want to take, what I want to give.
Ooh, yes, please.
What I want to give is I've had really good success over 20 plus years in the SBIR grant funding program. So I've offered anybody that I've been meeting here at Bullpen, if you get a score on your SBIR grant, you don't know what it means, you get a review, I'll take a look at your one-pager.
That's so awesome.
And I'll try to point you in the right direction.
Yeah, because a lot of it just comes down to A, knowing what to do, and B, knowing which program leader to talk to, because they'll give you tremendous advice as well, as you have probably learned. And many people think they have to do it on their own, and they don't. And there are people there to help them.
Yeah, they
people
are your,
like you,
they are your
like
advocate. Yeah,
they want to give the money out.
They do. They do.
Which is unusual for many places.
And that's how I got the money at the very end of September, James. I didn't think it was going to come in, and it came in, and the government had to spend that money before the end of the fiscal year.
So fantastic.
We were the beneficiaries of that.
I love
Thank
that.
you so much for the interview.
Oh my God, yeah, thank you for joining me again.
Thanks for following what we're doing.
And always great. We have this view. It's not bad.
I've had a few guests here, and they've been raving
They're like,
about
how'd you
the
get in
location.
here? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I have people ask me that too, and I'm like, I just joined early. I don't know.
Yeah, why am I stuck in the basement of the West
Right,
End?
exactly. It's why you should be part of the BLPN. Like, not only is it the best network, but it's the best network in the best place.
and people think better and talk better, and they're more generous when they're happy and comfortable.
Agreed.
So, I know. I'm having a great time.
Well, thank you for always being part of that. Have a great day.
Excellent.
Oh my God, that's fun.